The fragrant flower, the fragrant, fragrant, Jesus fucking Christ. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. I am not saying that again for the rest of this fucking video. I swear to God. This manga began its publication back in 2021 by the creator Sakamikami, who also did some work on the Monogatari manga as well as some of her own one-shots. But it seems like this is her first serialized manga, so that's pretty cool. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. Holy fuck, I did it! It's a romance manga about a boy named I was about to say Ritardo, oh god. The manga is about a boy named Rintaro Tsumugi. I think I said that right. God have mercy on my soul. He is a very nice and calm fellow who stands at 6'3", causing him to tower over the average Japanese man. On top of this, he also has what I can only describe as a threatening presence. Most people who see this guy immediately recoil in fear, and I mean, who wouldn't? The guy has piercings, for Christ's sake! If I saw a man with piercings, I'd shit myself. I have. But this all changes when one day he crosses paths with a woman named, oh, for fuck's sake, Karuko Waguri, I think. Waluigi. A very sweet and kind girl who stands at slightly below average height and has the Fallout New Vegas perk Iron Stomach. Just pure unfiltered gluttony. But that's enough setup. Today, I'm going to be going over and reviewing volume 1 of this manga and see if it hooks me or makes me want to consider using Fent as a replacement for my cough drops. This is my first time reading this series. I don't know much about it other than some people online are absolutely entranced by this here woman, and I cannot blame them. So let's crack it open and see what all the hype's about. Come on. Woo! Jumping right in, I wasn't a huge fan of that first chapter. In fact, I kinda disliked it when I first read it. It moved way too fast for me, and it did so many damn tropes so damn quickly, I almost got whiplash. But thankfully, the second chapter saved it for me. The pace slowed down tremendously, and I immediately started to see why people like this series so much. We learn that Rintaro attends a school called Chidori Public High School. Public, of course, translating loosely to society's best and brightest. This school is located a good handful of feet from another school. This is an all-girls school called Kikyo High. As you can see, it doesn't contain the word public, which means that people like you and I will never be allowed within 4,000 feet of its hollowed walls. This seems to be one of the main setups for the series. You got two schools with two very different people who attend them, forced to be right next to each other. At this point, an intellectual would probably say it's like Shakespeare. But I went to a public school. What we're looking at is TF2, the romance anime. We also learned that Rintaro's family owns a bakery, which he has to tap in sometimes to help out with, and this is where the fated meeting occurs. But fuck that, let's talk about the boy! What is life without a couple of bros who can bring your social standing down even lower? First up, we got Shohei Usami, the token best bro who seems like the kind of guy who would make you restart the game until he gets either Richtofen or Dempsey. He's followed by Ayato Yorita, who's just happy to be here, and Saka Natsuwa. I am sorry if I am butchering these names. My Japanese is very surface level, dude. Fucking toire doko desu ka type shit, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this guy just looks like he huffs paint thinner all day. I like these guys. This group seems surprisingly well written for the little bit of page time they've had so far, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of them. Some writers, when writing a romance, sometimes forget to create fun and interesting side characters, and in my opinion, good friend characters are more important than the main romance itself. It's easy to write a romance scene, but it's essential to have a supporting cast that keeps the story from getting too focused, if that makes sense. You need a little chaos. You don't want just straight sugar. You need some fun. Getting back on track, the girl is chowing down and locks eyes with Rintaro, causing her to choke and gag then run away. Relatable. She ends up coming back the next day to treat him to some sweets as an apology for running out without saying anything the other night. Not relatable. One thing leads to another and boom, she's being harassed in the street. Wow. I wonder how this will end. Wow. So cool. Chapter 1, by the way. Look, it's not bad, but come on. We gotta save stuff like this for later. It has no punch. You like what I did there? Punch? Fuck. But like shit, I just rolled my eyes when I first read this, and it really made me go, oh god, it's gonna be one of those series. You know, the kind that moves way too quickly and thinks it's deserved an emotional payoff, and it just didn't. And I really hope it doesn't turn into that. But thankfully, the rest of the chapter is really fucking good. Like, so good that whatever worries I had after reading the first chapter, poof, gone. The rest of the volume is just clean old good romance fun. Cute faces, weird situations, dudes. We get to see more of the friend group, and their dynamic is just adorable. I love them. They're incredible. Good job. I think it's a great volume. Let's go over some of my highlights. Her waiting outside the school for Rintaro is a great moment that leads to a bit of comedy and a good tension set up between the schools. Wonderfully done. That's a point in the TF2 board. And then when she's waiting for him inside his family's bakery later that day is just freaking adorable.
And stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
Her shouting, "Don't take it back," had me clutching my chest and having heart palpitations. I also liked when there was a little misunderstanding that led to him waiting outside her school to apologize, which, believe it or not, is actually a callback to just a few pages ago where she was...
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme, every stanza kind of rhymes with the last one.
Shout out to any scene with this dubious creature. Love him. This dude is easily my favorite character so far, and his and Rintaro's dynamic is great. I would read a whole series just about these two. Love him. Beautiful. We also got to meet Bitch. Now, I'm sure people who are caught up will be commenting, she is actually super misunderstood and a great character, you inbred pig shit. And yeah, you're probably right. But for now, Bitch. Hi, Future Nigel here. I have read volume 2, and yeah, yeah. What can I say? I'm an inbred pig shit. She's alright, I guess. Yeah, I guess she's an okay character. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. The phone call scene is adorable, like phone call scenes usually are. Anyway, that's all the cute moments I can really think about.
My eyes! Jesus Christ, it's bright! Oh God! Oh God!
Boys, this might be peak. This entire segment is gold. Not much I can add. It's cute. She's cute. I wish women were real. To be honest, I am not a big fan of this art style. It has its moments where it looks good, and any Wagati close-up panel is simply peak. But my god, look at these noses. Some of these motherfuckers be looking like Snow Miser, for Christ's sake. But I like how the bodies are drawn. The clothes look incredible in my opinion. Just ignore some of the faces and you're good. The paneling is decent. Nothing to really say there. It doesn't do anything good or bad. I hope to see more varying perspective shots and more wide shots in the future, but other than that, it's not bad. Moving on to character design, I love Waguri's design. She is a cinnamon roll, and my god, she cannot stop being cute for even a single panel. And come on, her date appearance, good god! I'm about to start doing backflips in this bitch! I also like Subaru's eyes a lot. The fellows look great, they all look believable, and each one stands out. But this brings us to Rintaro. Okay, look. Objectively, not a bad design. He looks good, stands out, and is decently unique looking. That being said, I just hate his design. It's completely personal. I know it's stupid, but god, I just have always hated designs like this. Even Ryuji in Persona 5, he's a pretty okay character, but god, I just do not like his design. It's the same here. I guess I just don't like delinquent designs. Huh. Yeah, I'm just biased. Good design, but I hate it. Moving on. And that's the first volume. I liked it. It had a bit of a rough start, but come on, this ain't One Piece, you know, not every manga can come out swinging. But the volume as a whole was really solid, and most importantly, it hooked me. If you're like me and enjoy well-written romance slop, give this one a try. I think it's definitely cooking something up, so I recommend you check it out. I might make another video once I've caught up on the series and see if this video ended up aging like a wine or barnyard shit. But until then, that's it. What manga would you like me to take a look at next? Leave a comment and let me know. Okay, now if you'll excuse me, I have to go and wrestle a fucking bear out of my cat's mouth. Hey, Barry! Barry, let go of the bear! Barry! You're not gonna, holy shit, Barry! Barry! Oh my god, Barry, please. Barry, please. Oh my god. Barry, the bear's packing! Barry, the bear's packing! Shit! Shit! What did I say? What did I say? Get down!